Sorry for that delay. We are back again. Let's get back into it.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
We've made it to Hogwarts.
Professor
Fuck was that,
Weasley!
Harry's son?
We've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Oh, this is intense, guys.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I do a little bit. I actually can't wait to start classes.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
I accept. I don't even want to hear the rest.
Better be Gryffindor!
Gryffindor it is.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
So that's Grandma Weasley right there.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
I wonder if that kid that I saw earlier
It's
that looked
most
like Harry,
uncommon for a
I wonder if
student
that
to
was
begin
his
as a
dad.
fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're
The
welcome.
show.
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Alright. Looks just like the one in the movie. Oh wait, I can slide down there? Ah, no I can't. Am I supposed to be going upstairs?
Now, which way is the common room?
Oh, through my room. I can't read a map. No.
Revelio.
What the hell? There we go.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Yeah? What's it to you?
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry. Nelly.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
Nelly will do anything
He's
for
an
a thrill.
ex-butterbeer. Have that.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Yes,
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you
Hey,
related to
Freya.
Professor Weasley?
Thank you for the
I am.
follow.
She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
For sure. Let's go see what's up with old walking Nelly.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
Please get
Hope the
down.
Professor catches
Professor
her this
could
time.
arrive any moment.
Why is everyone everyone so highly strung. It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that.
Aces,
Not enough
light,
meat in a
man.
carriage, I'd think.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Sounds cool.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
You got some hops, don't you? It's like a 7-foot vertical.
Hogsmeade is the only rule wizarding village
Oh, perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
I like that answer.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
For sure.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Is that so? Let's go.
Professor Howard.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okay.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Just tuck that
Thank
into
you,
his
Professor,
magic
but
pit.
what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okie dokie.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Why do students always frown?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
I don't know if I want any
Simply
information on
cast
that.
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
This portrait depicts this wizard, the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir and as an example of what happened when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Huh. That's unfortunate. Okie dokie. We got pages.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Wait, kitty cat. Kitty cat. Little pretty kitty. Video game cats are awesome.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Hey, she was giving me the eye. You saw that.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. South wing. Oh, select the south wing. I thought I was looking for Central Hall. Okie dokie. There we go.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
What should I say? Well, if he ain't telling, I ain't telling.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Loki dokie artichoke. What you got to say, Pro Fig?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may
Alright,
require a
okay.
bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright, we got 2 main quests then. Some quests are locked. Level requirements. Okie dokie. Defense against the dark arts class or charms class? Ooh. Defense against the dark arts, that Levioso for sure.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Which way do I go? This way? A little foggy. Jeez. The kid runs fast. It's like Usain Bolt. Lucky you guys looking at.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. All right.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. other dummy deflected your cast.
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Leviosa.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair
Alright,
duel.
Sebastian.
Only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Leviosa. Good form.
I know.
Leviosa.
You're good.
How perceptive.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Alright. Up we go. There's a chest in here. Where's that at? I don't see no chest.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Got a drop in frames right there. Kitty.
That life is behind me, I promise.
What the hell is that?
If you lean forward on your broom
Professor Ronan
just
tends
right,
to go on a bit.
you can get an
We
incredible
sometimes have to
burst of
remind him to
speed.
finish the lesson.
Broomsticks
Some
are
of us
so
don't
elegant.
necessarily want him
I'd
to get
rather
back to the
travel by
lesson.
moonlit road.
I do.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more. Accio, toward, yes? Very good. Stay focused. Splendid! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Let's go.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here we go!
So you're just gonna hit a straight 50 right off the bat, huh?
Very good.
Watch this. There we go.
No.
Well done. Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
That's it.
Fair play, fair play. Can I get a rematch?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I like the sound of that.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Hey, I was standing
This
there.
round settles it all.
Excuse me.
Let us see this.
Aha.
That is how it's done.
Okay.
Accio.
Not to worry.
Here we go. Yes!
Excellent.
Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
Do not be discouraged.
Well, it happens.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
More Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
It was worth a try.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Let's see if we can get this chest up here.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun!
Revelio.
Say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Get us all detention. And you're both wrong
Do this
anyway.
again.
It was
Lumos.
just as score.
It wasn't boots and it wasn't black.
Revelio.
I don't remember how to do it. Horsey? I don't know how that shit works. Okay. To the objective we go because I don't know how to do that. Weasley after class. In the Transfiguration classroom.
I adore playing with the cat.
Did I do it?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must
I'm a
continue to
thug.
build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the
trying to
supplies
fill up
lost
my
on your
spare
way here,
time.
including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed, you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you
1 second, I'm sorry.
to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
My
I've
mic
noticed
was
you spending
picking up.
time with them.
This. should I pick? He's more on the side that I feel like I'm gonna eventually go towards anyway. But she just beat me and probably is a more powerful witch than that guy is a wizard. Let's get into some trouble.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oakley dokley.
Ah, there you are.
What you doing, bro?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Leviosa. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Brilliant.
I'm busy.
Not on your nose. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Oh.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Reparo.
Allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a guilty lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Excuse me. So what's next?
What do we have next?
Okay. Oh.
There's something in
Revelio.
A girl in our dormitory keeps getting patted.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Yeah. Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Let's do it. See which lighting is the best for this gameplay.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
I can't wait till all my sisters are at Hogwarts with me.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Accio!
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Blooming beard.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
Hey, Tommy, thanks for the like,
Here,
man.
give this one a try.
I don't think this one's gonna be right. 10.5 inches just don't
Well,
sound
go
like
ahead,
me.
swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
No.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
That's a big boy right there.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
I can change it? Ooh.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Pretty sure I've already got dragon heartstring. Yeah. And the sycamore. Alright. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Oh yeah.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Well, it'll take me supplies.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Got me a coat. I'm sorry. Alright, where to next? Tomes and Scrolls and the Magic Neep. Whoops. The closest to this so far. Oopsie.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
an inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
I got an
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
card. I'm looking for one that does at least 1440p with 120 hertz. Right now, I'm
If
capped
you're
at
interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
All right, Sebastian.
What about
Best as fuck, boy.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Levioso! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Levioso! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso!
Look out! Levioso! Fringo! Levioso! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Sendo! That's right, you lumbering louts. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job. Levioso. Levioso.
Let's go. Invoke ancient magic.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Got a pimple under my mustache. Alright, let's fix all this shit up.
Reparo. Oh, hello there. A moment ago.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Reparo.
Alright.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Alright.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Draconic long coat. I gotta make some money.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this
I
way.
look a little homeless. Let's go ahead and put my stuff on. Oh. There we go. When can I get my dark arts stuff? I want all my stuff. All right, what do we got here? All right, let's get on with it.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
Oh shit.
Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one.
Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
I can sure kick your ass when I'm done.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
That was some serious
And
film
on that
brain
note,
just broke
I
through
think
right
we should
there.
head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
I'm liking this a lot so far. This is awesome. It's like it's an entirely new Hogwarts story. And it's about me. Alright, so what are we getting on to? No main quests, huh? It's the only thing we can do. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. I guess there's our main quest. What do you say? Do we stick with Lucan and go do the duel? Or should we do the locket secret? Let's do some secret dueling real quick. Up it is.
You can't imagine how easy travel was for.
I wonder what Violet's up to. I could use a bit of a respite. What do you think?
That's not the way.
Must we go back to practicing our skills?
Revelio.
Get away from me!
Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Oh.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
I knew there was something.
Revelio.
Alright, you boys ready to get
Can I help you?
smoked?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides,
This is
in
my
cross
favorite
ones, you could duel with a
in,
partner if you like.
Chamber of Secrets
Your
for the
first time I'll pair
PS1.
you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Let's fucking do
Get me in the
this.
ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Is that so? Target lock. I don't need a target lock. I don't know.
Levioso. Protego. Is that all you've got? Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Come on. Levioso.
Expulso.
Protego.
Give him what for.
Levioso.
Find the one.
Yeah.
One day I'll sign up for a round.
We
Nice work.
are the best.
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
That's what I'm talking about. Gonna start the next cutscene. let's go see what's up with Mr. Figgy Fig.
Revelio.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia Mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can
I didn't mean
plunge
to
the
come to
boys'
the
lavatory,
toilet.
not for the meek. Please, please, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Oh yeah. Oh man. I'd love to go to a Hogwarts castle.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh.
Revelio.
Oh, the Flu Flame, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Professor Fig. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimate before the term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigilius Negilus, I don't know how to say that, Black, Headmaster. Negilus? Why did I just get up off of the floor, sir? Excuse me.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack.
You got a little something
Trolls
on your
in
face
Hogsmeade?
there.
Sir, the
Biggie.
trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not.
Yeah.
Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Okay.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Dealey, homie.
What are you up to now?
What's in here? That's another toilet. There's shitters everywhere in here. Kitty!
Might some kind soul help me?
No.
Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
What do we gotta discuss? Old lady pal?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments.
That's right.
As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for
like
lighting
that.
torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Okay.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
I'm glad that I went ahead and did that first round already, because that would have inconvenienced me a little bit. I probably would have had to do a time filler. Now, the second round is ready for me.
Revelio.
He's very proud, but nobody knows why. You gotta love him.
I think so. We shall see who shows up. I know, Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna
Are
be
you
on my
dealing with
P's
a
and
partner?
Q's this time. Not Sai.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Man, you don't want these problems.
Apologies in advance.
3 of them? Okay.
Levioso. Accio. Protego! Accio! Levioso! There goes my way.
Leviosa.
I'm all out of whack, guys.
Leviosa.
Levioso! Accio!
Expelliarm!
Levioso! Accio! Come on! Protego! Lumos!
Oh, I lost! That was a very sloppy spell casting, bro.
Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
Yes, I would like to go again.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Alright.
Levioso! Accio!
You're better than that.
I can't get to the other one.
Levioso! Protego! Lumos!
Lost my touch. Really good at first.
Care to go
It's
again?
3 people.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
We're gonna run into these sort of things. I am playing on the hardest difficulty too. Just gonna put that out there.
Accio! Levioso!
Kindly set me down.
Repel!
I did not mean to do that.
I do prefer the ground.
Protego! Accio! Levioso! There
I
goes
did
my way.
opposites.
Accio! Levioso!
Oh no!
Care to go again?
Yes.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
We've got to get it, guys.
Accio! Lumos! Lumos! Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Protego!
Act like a winner.
Levioso! Lumos! Accio! Lumos!
Expelliarm!
Levioso!
The one!
Protego! Accio! Levioso!
I can't switch targets.
Accio!
Yeah, I'm having trouble switching targets. I'm gonna try to do it without the targeting. I
Care
seem
to
to
go
be doing
again?
better with that earlier.
I'll give it another go.
Like in the
Glad to
first
hear
one.
it.
Levioso! Protego! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Lumos! Accio! Levioso!
Descendo!
Accio! Accio! Protego! Levioso!
Descendo!
Accio! Levioso!
That's difficult.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Yes,
Glad to
I will
hear
give
it.
it another go. You're very patient, Lucan.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. That's all you've got. Levioso. Come on. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Okay. We're getting there. You saw the progress. You saw it.
Care to go again?
I'll
That's
give it another go.
fucking tough.
Glad to hear it.
I like that though, because if it was just a walk in the park and I just breezed through it, where's the challenge?
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Okay.
Potato. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. You're better than that. Accio. Potato. Levioso.
Man. Well, that's getting intense. Ooh,
Care
I
to
can't
go
wait to
again?
actually fight like a dark wizard or something. That's
I'll give it
gonna
another
be
go.
Crazy.
Glad to hear it.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Come on. Accio.
Levioso. Don't shy away now.
Arresto momento. Levioso. Accio. There goes my Levioso. Accio. That's all you've got? Levioso. Protego. Accio. Levioso.
I'm the one.
Lock-on system. Okay. We
Care
got
to
it
go
this
again?
time.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Protego. Accio. Levioso.
Arresto momento. Expelliarmus.
Descendo.
Care to go
This
again?
is so painful.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Accio.
Arresto momento.
You're better than that. Accio.
Levioso. Levioso.
Levioso! Protego! Accio! Come on! Luma!
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
We got a couple more goes left. I'm almost at my limit for today's stream too, so I'm gonna let it go for about 2.5 hours today.
Accio! Levioso! That's all you've got? Accio! Protego! Levioso! Accio!
There goes my wager.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Protect Accio!
Act like the winner.
Care to go again?
Yes. I'll give it another go.
I
Glad
would.
to hear it.
Find the one.
Levioso! Accio!
Leviosa.
Accio!
Arrest the momentum.
Did not know I could do that.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Alright, new tactics. Ancient magic.
Care to go again?
Ooh,
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
I just thought of something.
Protego! Levioso! Levioso!
Alright, I don't want to be this close.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Protego!
There goes my wager.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear
Will
it.
this be our grave for today? Or will we pass this?
Levioso! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Levioso!
Find the one.
Protego!
Oh, she done? Cool.
Accio! Accio!
You're better than that. Let's take it.
Accio!
Act like the winner.
Accio!
Okay. Shit.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna have to make a compilation video of him saying I'm gonna give it another go 1,000,000 times.
Accio.
Expelliarmus!
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Protego. Accio.
Expelliarmus!
Oh, I put my shields up. It's no fair.
Care to go again?
Yeah.
I'll give it another
I
go.
would.
Glad to hear it.
Accio.
Descending!
Protego. Levioso. There goes my wager. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Levioso.
Expelliarmus!
You're better than that!
Accio.
Give him a fall!
Luma.
You got me. Okay. Oh no.
You see it.
Care
I'm
to go
almost
again?
there.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
I'll give it another go.
Accio. Protego.
Expelliarmus!
Accio.
Expelliarmus!
Accio. Luke.
Not Lumos.
Protego. Luke. Levioso. Lumos.
Levioso!
Accio. Levioso. Come on.
Potato!
Levioso. Accio.
Act like a winner!
Levioso. Accio.
Let's go.
Perhaps one day I'll
Let's
sign up for a
go.
round.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the
yeah.
gobstones, so to speak.
What do you mean? I mean, can we just do that now? What are you saying there, Lucan?
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
No.
That would be wonderful.
Be
I
sure
didn't
to
mean to
cast
press
all your
that.
spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Good one!
Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Accio.
Leviosa.
I thought I was making up my own combos.
Excellent fall.
Leviosa. Accio.
Nicely done.
That is nice.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I like
I
that.
say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Lucan is gonna be like the
Assignment's
best
all
dueling
finished.
coach in the world. Alright, guys. Oh, is it already marked? Okay. I love this game.
Might some kind soul help me?
Not yet.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
It took me a while, but yeah.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
I fucking
Should
better.
be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not
You
end today's
worry.
lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Okay.
Good work.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
That was badass.
If only a new student.
All
was
right,
out-
Figgy. Figgy Fig.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
How was it?
So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Hey, I know serious. Don't make me call him.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Alright. Is this still the same mission, or is this the start of a new one? Okay, I believe that is the start of a new one. So, with that being said, at this time, I am... Jesus, did you see that? My character was just like dazing off lovingly into the camera. That boy's been smoking some of my weed. Huh. Okay, so, yeah. We're gonna take a break for now. I promise no part of this game will go undocumented. There will be a way for you to see every single second of my first playthrough. So never fear. Final Tin Man is here. Not anymore, I'm not though. I will be back later today. Don't have an exact time. I will update on the Facebook page when I have an exact time, or if. May just be a surprise. Keep a lookout. Hit that follow button. Hit the like. You know, all that good stuff. Make sure you stay up to date. Hit that notification bell if it's there. Shit, I don't know if those are still there. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the first couple hours of Hogwarts Legacy.